Hello friends, welcome to Biren's Academy. Today's topic is a very famous African writer, Chinua Achebe. I'll start with the topic with a beautiful quotations by Chinua Achebe. If you don't like someone's story, write your own. Chinua Achebe, born in Nigeria in 1930. He was novelist, poet, critic, and professor. His first novel, Things Fall Apart, was published on 1958. Okay, Chinua Achebe ଗୋଟେ ନାଇଜେରିଆରେ ଜନ୍ମ ହୋଇଥିଲେ 1930 ଓକେ ଆଉ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଆଫ୍ରିକାନ୍ ରାଇଟର ଥିଲେ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ପଏଟ୍ କ୍ରିଟିକ୍ ପ୍ରଫେସର and ତାଙ୍କର first novel Things Fall Apart. Okay, remember this is a very important novel of Chinua Achebe, that is Things Fall Apart, is published on 1958, and he is world famous for his African trilogy. African trilogy ପାଇଁ ସିଏ world famous ଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କର trilogyରେ ତିନିଟା ବୁକ୍ ଥିଲା ତିନିଟା ନୋଭେଲ ସେଗୁଡ଼ାକ ହେଲା Things Fall Apart is published on 1958, No Longer at Ease published on 1960, Era of God 1964. ତାଙ୍କର ଟ୍ରାଇଲୋଜିରେ Things Fall Apart जोटाକି 1958ରେ ପବ୍ଲିଶ ହେଇଥିଲା, No Longer at Ease ପବ୍ଲିଶ ହେଇଥିଲା 1960ରେ ଆଉ Era of God 1964ରେ ପବ୍ଲିଶ ହେଇଥିଲା. Chinua Achebe focused on traditions of Igbo society, and his writings are totally focused on Igbo society. Okay, and Achebe has been called the father of modern African writing. Remember this? Who was called as the father of modern African writing? That is Chinua Achebe. And his important works are Things Fall Apart, is published on 1858, No Longer at Ease 1960. Things Fall Apart was published on 1958, No Longer at Ease was published on 1960, Era of God 1964. These are the very important works, and he has written some short stories. That is, Marriage is a Private Affair, published on 1952. Dead Man's Path, published on 1953. Civil Peace 1971, and he has written some children's book, that is Chick and River 1966, The Flute 1975, and The Drum 1978. These are the very important writings of Chinua Achebe, and here the very important writings is Things Fall Apart, okay, which published on 1958. Here Chinua Achebe chosen the title from the book after much thought. Okay, he has chosen this title for this book after much thought, that the book name was The Specification of Primitive Tribe of Lower Nigeria. Okay, he has chosen the title first, that is The Specification of the primitive tribes of Lower Nigeria. Okay, the specification of the primitive tribes of Lower Nigeria. Here he took the title from the the line of W.B. Yeats' poem The Second Coming. That is a very famous poetry of W.B. Yeats, that is The Second Coming. Okay, I'm writing here. He has taken this title, Things Fall Apart, from W.B. Yeats' poetry The Second Coming. Okay, it is The Second Coming. And in this novel is divided into three parts. This novel is divided into three parts. The first part, remember this, first part describing the family and personal history. First part, family and personal history. Okay, personal history. And the custom, the society of Igbo family. Okay, here in the first part described about the family and personal history, the custom of the society of Igbo family. And the second and third section introduce the influence of British colonialism and Christian missionaries on Igbo community. Understood? Here, Chenua Achebe Things Fall Apart, which published on 1958. He has taken the title from the line of W.B. Yeats' poem, The Second Coming. Okay, and this novel is divided into three parts. The first part describes his family and personal history, the custom and the society of Igbo family. And the second, third section introduce the influence of the British colonialism the British colonialism and Christian missionary. Okay, these are the very important things in his writing. Okay, so here you have to remember his short stories and the children book and his important works here. Okay, you have to remember all this. And his other famous novels are, that is, A Man of People, A Man of People. Okay, is published on 1966. This is all about an African writer who was born in Nigeria, Chenua Achebe, and it will be very helpful for your examinations. Okay, and thanks for watching.